Hey, what's up, everybody? Stop what you're doing. I want to share with you some amazing tips. I learned these I was at an event called The World's Greatest Speaker with Brendan Bouchard, Roger Love, Bo Easton, and Shailene Johnson. And so this is some of my notes from Shailene Johnson. She's an incredible entrepreneur, and I am so excited to share this with you. I have not done this training publicly, so it's very exciting. I want to make sure that you can see me and hear me. I'm coming through a third-party site called BeLive TV. So if you can see me, make sure you go ahead and comment so I know that this is broadcasting live. All right. It looks like we have a couple of viewers, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. So I'm going to teach you, hi Amanda, the 9 steps to going live so you can gain more viewers and replay viewers. I watch a lot of lives, and the people that catch my attention the most are the people that get right to it, because I rarely catch lives live. I tend to catch lives as a replay, which I know a lot of you can relate to that. But I will get on someone's live and I will see them do this. Okay. I'm going to just wait for some people to get on, and they like awkwardly shuffle some papers, and they're like, they don't really know what to do. It's awkward for them. It's awkward for the viewer, and I'm out of there. You know, time is precious, right? And as humans, we have like an 8-second attention span, and if they don't tell me what the point is, I'm out. And so they don't even get my short little view as a view count. I know I'm building through social media, and I know many of you are also building through social media. So here we go. Some tips to going live. Number 1, plan your broadcast. I always have a note card with some points that I want to make sure that I hit and cover. And so you plan it out before you get started. Know, who is this message for? Who am I talking to? How do I want to leave them feeling, and what skills or systems or tools do I want to leave them with? What value am I bringing to it? Point. Okay, so that's the first thing that you are going to do, is plan your broadcast. The second thing is you want an attention grabber. Like I said, Gio, stop. Do you want more views on your live? That's an attention grabber. The next thing you do is why am I qualified? Step number 3, why am I qualified to tell you this? I've done thousands of lives. However, I told you I was qualified because I learned this from the world's greatest speaking training in California with a name drop some people. And I told you I learned this from Shailene Johnson, and she's an incredible entrepreneur, and her lives always pull me in. I always watch her entire live. I never leave her live in the first 10 seconds because she's telling me what she's going to talk about, and it gets me really excited. Okay. So step number 4, what are we going to talk about? I'm going to tell you the 9 steps to going live. So let your audience know right up front, this is what we're going to be talking about. All right. Is everyone with me? What's up, Erin? She says, hey, beautiful. You're so kind. Lucy, I'm glad that you can see me. Patricia, as always, much love to you. So thank you guys all for getting on so much. I love it. I appreciate it. For those of you that are watching this as a replay, go ahead and comment below. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. And let's go ahead and get this, carry on with this training. So we've interacted now with 3 to 4 people. This is step number 5. So make sure you're writing these down, or you can always, of course, watch the replay. Step number 6 is the story. I told you the story about how I peace out when I'm like seeing girls. I'm just going to wait for some people to get on, or, you know, not even just girls, guys doing the awkward paper shuffle, like, because it's weird for them because they don't really know what to do yet. Just lay it out there, what you're going to talk about. So that's the story I told you. So step number 7, thank you for sharing. Thank them for sharing. Even if no one has shared, thank them. Oh my gosh, wow, thank you so much for sharing this with your friends and your business besties. I Appreciate it. I love that. And then we'll do a recap. Number 8, recap what you just talked about. So step number 1 is you're going to plan your broadcast. You're going to have a note card with notes on it. Step number 2 is the attention grabber. Stop what you're doing. Do you want more views on your live? Right? Step number 3, why are you qualified to give this information? Step number 4, what are we going to talk about? Step number 5 is interacting with 3 to 4 people that are on there, that are already commenting, that they're your friends or your family or your business partners, those people that always are showing up on your lives. Talk to them. And then number 6, share your story. Like, why am I telling you guys this? Because it drives me bonkers when I see people that just wait for people to get on and they're missing out on the views, right? And then step number 7 is thank you so much for sharing this live. If you know anyone in business that will find value in this information or needs to hear this, share it with them, tag them below, post it for your teams to see. And then number 8, recap. That's what we just did. We just recapped what we're talking about. Step number 9 is give the viewers a specific step to do. So if you've never gone live before, I want you to let me know. Yes or no. Comment below, yes or no. And if you see someone who's not gone live and you have, cheer them on in the comments. Cheer them on and let them know that it's fun. It's exciting. It's a rush. Once you do it several times, you'll start remembering what you said when you get off. How many of you have gone live, you get off the live and you're like, what did I just say? And you're sweating. I'm not a sweater, but you're sweating. You got to change shirts and you're like, holy crap. What just happened? I promise that goes away and it gets easier and it gets better. And it's so much fun. So if you have not gone live, just comment, no, I haven't. So the people that are commenting, yes. Actually, I love it. For those people that are saying all these things, cheer them on. In the comments, cheer them on. They want, I know they want to do it. I know you do. And you can. We believe in you. So that was number 9. Give the viewers a specific step or a specific action. And then, how many of you want a bonus? Do you want me to give you step number 10? Yeah, I think you do. By the show of hearts. Give me some hearts. And when I see some hearts flutter, I will give you the bonus step. And this is one of my favorite ones. Tracy, I find live so much easier than videos. Me too. It's cool because there's almost just enough pressure that you are just on point. You're just on it. Laura says, it's so much fun to go live. Be silly, be informative. Absolutely. People want value. So if you load the content up front, heavy content, what you're going to talk about, give them your nuggets, give them your tips. And this is the bonus step. This is number 10, a bonus. It's going to blow your minds. Stay on as long as you want. If you're putting all your nuggets, all your content, everything good up front, then you can hang out. You can just like chit chat, like Patricia, thank you so much for always being on here. Girl, how's your business going? Ashley Woods, hey, what's up? How are you guys? Candace, thank you so much. I learned so much from you guys. Candace said, I always learn so much from you. And the truth is, I learned so much from you guys because when I learn something, and then I teach it, that's truthfully where I learn the most. It's from putting it into action and sharing it, because then I get asked other questions in different scenarios that I've maybe personally never been in or never thought of that. Well, man, what does happen when that shows up? Because something's always going to show up. And so from other people's experience, you get to learn. So when you learn and then you teach it, that's where the true learning experience for me comes from. So I appreciate you all. I love you all. And so thank you. Truly thank you. Amanda Johnson says, love these tips sharing with my team. Not only does my business grow from these lives, but I do too. It does get easier. Absolutely, Amanda. And I love your profile picture. You're such a bombshell. All right. Let's see. Oops, how did I do that? Tiana, this girl is full of helpful info. Be sure to watch the playback and see if this helps lives. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. So what questions do you guys have? Let's open it up a little bit. Or maybe what fear, what's stopping you, or what's holding you back? Thank you, Laura. Hey, Ashley Woods. What's up, girl? Any questions? I know there's always a slight delay with comments versus me seeing them. So just so you know, if you're watching this as a replay, I do view all the comments. So if you have a question, comment below. If you haven't gone live, let us know so we can all cheer you on as a community. We can cheer you on. You've got it. You've got it. And the thing is, Facebook needs the content. So if you're going live, Facebook is going to give you priority and show you to more people. Someday, we'll have to pay for that exposure. But currently, right now, for free, Facebook wants it. They want you to go live, but you have to add value or be super freaking entertaining, one or the other. Brandy, planning content is always the hardest part, but most of the time, I just wing it. So let me tell you that one of my next lives, I don't know if you guys can read this, probably not, you don't need to, I'll tell you what it says. It says, do a live on content creating for marketing. Oftentimes we overthink it. What I try to do is when one of my teammates asks me a question, I make it into a video, because if she has that question, other people that are in the same position as her probably have that same question. So, and I talked to you about when I learn something, I teach it and then I learn again. But where I found this content from was an old notebook. Old notebooks from different trainings that I've attended. Sometimes I'll watch webinars and trainings online and I take notes. So that's the way, going through old notebooks. There's a lot of value in these, and you just need little nuggets. 1 to 4 tips. I wouldn't probably do more than 4 tips. I know this one had more than that. But just little bitty nuggets, and don't overcomplicate it, because you may think, oh, no one needs to know that, but people need to know that, right? At some point you didn't know it. And so old notebooks, podcasts. I will turn my car into a rolling university. So on my drive time, not typically when I'm taking my daughter to work, or she doesn't go to work, when I'm taking my daughter to school, but on the way home, I have 15 minutes, 10 minutes if I, run some errands, that I can listen to a couple YouTube videos. Or when she goes to bed, or when I'm doing something around the house, I can pop in earbuds and I can learn something through a podcast. Hit a couple of notes on that. Another way is there's this awesome app that my friend Bobby Patchen, she's incredible. She teaches me so much. She told me about it. It's called Blinkist. Let me show you what the app looks like. What it is, Blinkist is an app that it's like the audio Cliff Note versions of books. So if I'm like, okay, I have one Audible credit. Do I want this book or this book? I'll go over to Blinkist and I'll listen to the condensed versions. I'm like, oh, I definitely need this information more so than that. So it helps me pick the book. It's called Blinkist. Let's see if you can see this app. Right here is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but Blinkist. So you can watch or listen to a Blinkist on leadership, on sales, on whatever, and take a couple notes and share just a couple nuggets. So it's super cool. And if you're using this structure, if you just have 2 to 3 nuggets, 2 to 3 points, you have a story, you do the recap, you interact, and then you answer questions and hang out at the end, you're going to be able to have, like a 5 or 6 minute video, or even shorter. The thing is, shorter is better because, like I said earlier, the human attention span is super short. A goldfish has a longer attention span than we do. Humans is like, 8 seconds? And a goldfish is like 9 seconds. So don't try to be brilliant. Just share what you learn. And that's kind of how I come up with content. So anyways, I hope you find value in this. And I love you all. I'm cheering you on. I love you. That's it. Bye. And dance it out. And dance it out. This takes